Afternoon, YouTubers. It's Brian Paragamian, senior trader and co-founder of ProfessionalStockTraderLive.com. Well, what a big downdraft we had here in the last couple hours. Treasury had 5-year note auctions, came out fairly good. But what happened, from what I'm hearing, is we had mortgage. What is this here? Mortgage originator sellers were hedging by selling treasuries across the whole board, from short-term to long-term, and this is what I'm hearing has caused a big downdraft here late in the day. I'm sure you're going to hear some other things that cause a big downdraft as well. But all in all, I'll tell you what, we ended up making money here at ProfessionalStockTraderLive.com. We actually got long JP Morgan at 35.98, and if you go ahead and you look at the chart on JP Morgan, you can see early in the day, you can see it had a big decline, but you can start seeing the 35.80 area was holding. We got the break above 35 or 36.05. We got long in at 35.98 when it backed off ever so slightly, and we had a real nice run up to 36.72. We didn't take the full profit up there, or we didn't catch the highs, I should say, but we got out at 36.55. We took darn near close to 60 cents in the trade. We wanted to sell. We were approaching towards the top of the Bollinger Band. We also then initiated a swing trade on that at the same price point down below 36. And as the stock took out the highs of the day, which was up towards the 36.70 area, printed 36.72, we raised our stop all the way to 36.05, locking in a 7-cent gain. Not a big deal, but a gain it is, and we used it because you can see that's where a little bit of resistance had formed. So we brought our stop all the way up from down below the 35.80 area. We brought it all the way up towards 36.05. Now, had you not used the stop on this trade, look where JP Morgan closes, 34.66, down $1.88. That's why I continue to stress here. Patience, discipline, using stops. We got in on the trade. We were risking 20 cents on a swing trade. Now, we only took 7 cents out of it, but the potential was there for much, much greater. If we had not gotten this sell-off here late in the last couple hours, nobody expected it. It came out of the blue. But again, the value of using stops, the value of getting in at the right price, using the proper stops once you get ahead on the trade, that's what we do here. That's what we're here to teach you to do. Again, I know a lot of people got caught up in this here. They were probably long. They didn't use stops. Now they got into this downdraft. You know, we don't know exactly how things are going to play out tomorrow, but we had talked heading into the Memorial Day weekend and on Tuesday, we had been hopeful of seeing a pullback down into the 872, 873 area versus the S&P. We never quite got down there. We had a big rocket up yesterday off some consumer confidence news that came in better than expected. So, you know, we didn't do a whole heck of a lot yesterday as far as trade goes, but today we did put the trade on for JP Morgan on a long side day trade and swing trade. Made nearly 60 cents on the day trade, took 7 cents out of the swing trade, but nonetheless, it's a profit. We didn't get trapped in this big downdraft. And if you're finding yourself getting trapped in these downdrafts, or if you're simply not finding the right spots to trade, go to our site, take advantage of our 3-day free trial. That's right, it is free. 3-day free trial. Simply make sure you select on, I want to sign up for the 3-day free trial when you get to the subscribe form. Our members love it. They're learning a ton here. They're finding themselves making money. They're finding themselves staying out of trouble. And most importantly, patience, discipline, and using stops. Summer months are coming. Selling may go away. Who really knows? But I'll tell you what, the summer months, if you're not an experienced trader and you don't know what you're doing, it can absolutely chop you up and destroy you. I think this market, you know, is going to be in a very choppy mode here. We're going to chop back and forth. I don't think anything great to the upside is going to happen this summer. I think you're in the summer doldrums, and I think you're going to find yourself getting chopped up if you don't know what you're doing. Go to our site. I continue to plead with you to go to our site, take advantage of our 3-day free trial. You're going to love what we do here. I don't have really anything further to add other than I do want to mention one stock, and I won't get into the specifics on it at all, but one stock that I think seems real interesting, and that's CIT, CIT Group. Go ahead, take a look at some of the news that's come out on it recently. It looks like a real interesting spec play here where you could use a stop down at 260, right around that 260 area. You'll look on the charts, you can see why I'm using 260. And you can see that the open interest on the calls yesterday were absolute, or the open interest is huge right now, but the amount of calls that were traded yesterday were absolutely huge, some 50,000. And the open interest was very, very little heading into yesterday. So I think somebody thinks they know something, and that was for the June 5 calls with the stock trading here in the low threes. Somebody thinks they know something, but I think it's an interesting spec where you can buy the stock, write the June 5 calls. It brings your risk, you know, down to, not more than 45 cents on the trade. Yet people are anticipating 5+ on the stock before June expiration. It's just an idea I'm throwing out there. We haven't done anything with it here just yet. I want to see if I can get the stock to pull back in a little more, see if I can get some more call activity, see if I can have the open interest stay high. Again, it's just an idea. Have yourselves a great day. We'll try and be back tomorrow with some type of commentary, but if we can't, I apologize. More importantly, go to our site, take advantage of our 3-day free trial, become a member, start becoming educated, and start beating Wall Street. Have yourselves a great afternoon.